I'm going to show you how to use the Fitocracy app to track your macros. You're going to go to the App Store and you're going to type up Fitocracy, and then you can see they have one for macros. So you're going to take that. You're going to use the one that looks like a purple, so it's usually the second one. And mine is already here. I'm going to show you what it looks like once it downloads, which is right here. So this is what it looks like on your home screen. Just going to go in there, and you can see that I've already put in my macros. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So at the bottom, there's a little icon. You're going to press that, and you could actually do your own macro settings, which I like to do. So I'm going to press settings, and then I'm going to calculate my macro targets. Actually, I'm not going to calculate it because I've already done mine, but you can go here. This is where you go and calculate it, and they'll ask you a couple questions, and they'll calculate them for you. I set my own, so I'm going to press set my own, and you have 2 different days that you can set it, training days and rest days. And depending on, how you want your macros to be set, if you want them both the same, then you just put both the same calculations. All right, so this is according to grams. And once you save it, you're going to go back into the home screen. So this is a rest day, but if you want to switch it, you press the bottom. And you press the top where it says rest. You're going to press on it, and it's going to come down, and I'm going to switch it to training. If you press where it says 1166, it brings you to a menu. So what did you have today? Now, this is where you have to put your own calculations in. And I like this better because, to be honest with you, sometimes when you look it up, in different websites, and I know MyFitnessPal is not very accurate sometimes, so I like to put in my own. So they say breakfast. So say I had, I don't know, I'm going to randomly say I had something that was like 20 grams of protein, then I'm going to press the carbs. I had oatmeal or something, 25 grams of carbs and like 4 grams of fat. And I want to save this because this is what I have. And usually this is what I have all the time, or I have it often. So I'm going to press the dot next to breakfast. Okay. And I'm going to change the name. So let's change the name first. So say it is oatmeal, and it's a half a cup or something. All right. Which, oatmeal doesn't have 20 proteins, but I'm just randomly putting this. And say, like, I want to put, like, a little emoji because this is something that I love, or it's easier to find when you go back to your categories. I'm going to press done, and now it's still not saved. You just changed the name. So now you got to go back, press that button, and press save. Okay, so now it's saved. I'll come back to the save thing in a second. Say later in the day I had oatmeal again. I'm going to press the dot to the right of the oatmeal, and I can duplicate it. So that's easy. Say I didn't have it. I thought I was going to have it. I'm going to delete it. All right. So now let's go to your saved meals. And I really don't know what I have on this phone. So I'm going to press that heart on the right. And these are the things that I have saved on here. Okay. Grapefruit. So say I had grapefruit. Nah, I didn't have it. Let's delete it. Another thing you can do, let's go back to the saved, where the heart is. And say you made a mistake and you're like, you know what? 6 ounces of salmon is not 34 grams of protein. It doesn't have fat. And I want to get rid of it. So on the right, you're going to take your finger and you're going to turn it, and you can delete it if you want from your saved menu. Okay. So now it minused what you had, and now you have 950 calories left. Your protein grams are 120, carbs are 50, and fats are 30. I like to use this just for the visual, okay? And a lot of times you try to get like exactly every single day, but you can tell how many calories you have. So if you're down to like 100 calories in the day and you just don't feel like doing the math and you want to just have something that's 100 calories, you just, finish your day off like that. And so if you want to go back a day, you could see how yesterday was Sunday, and it tells you like what you ate. So you can even go back and go, this is what I had yesterday, which, like I said, I haven't been using this app, but it's really easy to go back and forth. Say, in the middle of the day, you know what, this is a training day. I ran like 10 miles. I'm going to switch it. You could switch it from a training day to a rest day anytime you want. This is pretty much how the app is ran. This is what it looks like on your home screen. And I hope you found this video useful. Have a great day.